Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome back to Techtonica. I've been running the factory for a little bit now, I literally went out and did some grocery shopping honestly while the factory ran. Good thing about it being a peaceful game where nothing's attacking you is you can just let it run. There has been another update in between last episode and this one, and there's now vertical belts. So that's something that is going to be an interesting unlock. Some of this has changed as well. It seems that there's some bits and pieces that have moved around a little. There's this optimized plant matter frames, which looks like they can be made from kindlevine stems instead of plant matter fiber, and it's 60. This one here is washed. Stem washing enables ability to craft kindlevine stems washed, which can be threshed for additional kindlevine extract without producing plant matter fiber. So yeah, and then it unlocks something else once we hit tier 4. Tier 4 is what I really would like to get to, and that is what I'm waiting on these frames, the 45 or 4700 frames that I need. The other thing in the update is you can now limit storage in crates now. You can just hit this limit storage button and it asks you how much you want to hold. That's 1,000. It stacks at 250 for that item. So I can, leave it like that, and it'll only fill that amount, which is a cool little addition. Definitely needed. Something that Factoria has that this game did not. Let me sort that. Good. Other than that, there's a few bits and pieces, but I would like to unlock the vertical belts just to see how they work. So vertical belts is 20. I've got 20. Got quite a bit of the blue as well at the moment. Are they about Mark 3? I don't know if that's worth it yet. Rail Runner. I mean, I could. Voltage Auto Step. I don't know about that one either. Again, I'm looking through. Replaces a new piece, which is a cool little tool. Enables crafting of replacer, allowing structures and machines to be varied or upgraded from items in inventory. I like that idea. So that if you're upgrading a furnace, you can put the newer one down. In terms of construction though, there's not heaps here. I'd need to unlock like wall lights to get overhead lights. But again, to me, this is kind of more decorative. I'm really working towards this stuff before I do that other thing. Basic brick threshing. Okay. Mining drill speed. The Mark II mining drill may be a good idea. It's going to take 80. I don't believe there's anything else at this point. Smelting speed's cool. Fiber extraction. Okay. So I may need to get some more of the purples unlocked. Another 12. Which
belt. Vertical belts. Swap variant of existing conveyor belt technology to access and build vertically oriented conveyor belts.
Cool. I don't know if that means that you can just... Oh yeah. Oh, okay, you just push V and you can go to an up or a down. Splitter. There's now splitters and mergers, which is nice. Horizontal fixed height, horizontal. So we've got different variants now. Just a nice little step. Oop, wrong button. Let's get a couple more of the purple research, which is somewhere in here. I just got to turn this belt here, I think it is. Cool. So the next couple that get made from here will go around and be purple. I'm going to run out of space eventually too. I want to get to that next unlock for the compacting. I think you can shrink down the number of cores. So let's see, I've got 116. I reckon a tier 2 mining drill might be smart. Let's do it. can now make tier 2 mining drill. Must be built at ore veins, requires electricity. Hello. Power consumption is 2400 kilowatts. Power consumption. Can make, oof, that's a huge amount of power consumption. I'm going to need to produce a lot more power. But if I want to swap one of these guys out, let's say for example, I trade one of these out for an electric one. What am I going to need? Electrical components and some iron frames. I can do that. It's iron. No, that's copper frames. This one's iron frames. Let's grab some of them. Let's grab some electrical components. One of these. No. No, need a couple more. Taking them. Right, let's make one. Take a moment. I want to replace one of these guys over here. I'm going to need some flooring as well, so let's grab some flooring. I could try the concrete flooring. There is some new chests up in there as well. That one. Over here, and then we've already picked some up from when we were hunting around. But there's now a couple of chests with extra bits and pieces, some lights and some other stuff. There's some calcite platforms, which might be nice because it conducts electricity as well. Let's head over here. And okay. Cool. This has moved forward a step too. But that does mean that this no longer needs... Oh, look at that! Oh my, it uses a lot of power. Yep. Let's get a couple of... I need kinovine. And they use power as well. I'm going to need to do a bit of work with upgrading my power system because what I've got at the moment is not enough. Can I get away with just one? No, one high-speed one will not keep up. Okay, better make another one. I might be able to ditch one of these guys. I mean, obviously we're on a lot of power to do this. Assuming my accumulators will drop. Or from this one drill. Impressive. What I need now though is I need electric furnaces, not because these still take fuel. In a nuclear reactor, I need some electric furnaces. Lots of power would be nice. Okay, so one of the things it wants us to do, and I've made a couple of the monorail depots. It wants us to place, one of my quests is to place monorail depots. So I've only got a couple of bits of rail. So, I mean, we can just set this up to satisfy the thing. Again, I'm just going to pop it down over here. Just, I'll get rid of it afterwards. Not sure how far. I'll do that. Okay, so that's a monorail. That trigger the task? Yes, so monorail 1 is now gone. I don't know how this thing works. I'm assuming you feed items in one end and it comes out the other. I mean, it might be good to produce items and send them from one area to another, but again, it probably uses a bit of power. That was obviously what was happening up the top section in where was it? At X-Ray. It had all the monorail stations in a row, and I'm assuming I'm going to be needing to send things over there. Mining drill speed. This one. Not sure what else to do right at this very second. Okay, so this allows for vertical. I want to and how vertical it gets it. Let's give this a go. And then we can go horizontal fixed level. That. So once we divert this back to that direction, the next one coming out should travel upwards. And if we can get this to work, this will make things a lot cleaner and neater and tidier. It looks very reminiscent to the Satisfactory setup. Yeah, very similar. A little bit like Satisfactory. If you've played the game Satisfactory, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, very similar in its design and method, etc. So again, I could do the reverse here and bring it down that way. And we could probably clean up a little bit instead of having these big long belts all snaking around, and we can pop things up. You know, here I would be able to go straight up. But I wonder if you can go up and turn at the same time. Either way, I could put it here and go up and not have to worry about this whole twisting and turning stuff. Very cool. Very cool little addition. I did that. I don't know what else you want me to do. I need to make cement steel ingots. Okay, let's look at doing that, because obviously cement and steel ingots is going to be required. Let's grab some of that, actually. Up here. Put it in there. Like these things. See if I can place these down the end here, and this will help me out. We're going to need to bring iron ingots down, but let's just take a look at put that there for now. I'll line this up. Yes, so that'll work as well, right? And then we had that other one. Wanted to get rid of. Okay. So as it says, cement and steel ingots. I went back, I had to look through my log. Cement. So if I'll just play this while we're...
You've got a whole new tech tree to look at now, Breaker. And to start making these new structural components, you'll need two things: steel ingots and cement. The easiest way to make steel ingots is to smelt iron ingots, and the easiest way to make cement is to smelt limestone into quicklime, and then handcraft it or use an assembler to make the final product. Finally, don't forget that steel production and cement are technologies on their own, so you'll need research cores to activate them in the tech tree before you can make any of this stuff.
Okay, they're up here. I think. This is how to make support. Here, so we need to make quicklime and cement and steel. Okay. This is...
Task inbound. Cement. Supply smelters with limestone to produce quicklime. Utilize quicklime to craft or assemble cement. Task inbound. Steel production. Supply smelters with iron ingots to produce steel ingots.
If I want to make, I'm going to need a crafter, an assembler I should call it. Wire mechanical components. Or do I reuse this guy that I was using for the power cable? Monorail track. Monorail track? Yeah, let's change him up. You, sir. Make cement. Okay. I'm gonna need at least some of this. And this will make cement. Okay. So I need 200 cement. 200 steel ingots. So that steel ingots is going to be iron melted. So let's bring this belt down. I don't want the fixed type. Going to cost a bit. Right, I've got all this iron in my inventory too from when I picked up the other drill over here. Alright, I do have a bit of material up here. To craft another box. Fine. What's on it? Okay, cool. I want a box. Box, give me a box. Okay, so we're making cement. Can I put another box? There. Cool, so we'll put both those items in here. And then I probably want to do that limit. Okay, so this is going to be producing steel from the bits that we've put in there. This is going to be producing quicklime. It's got quite a bit of limestone in there. And then all we need is 200 mining charges. So pop back over this side, and pretty sure I still had stuff set up for mining charges. Yep. Well, I'm here. I don't know why it's not doing its thing. Doesn't seem to want to trigger that quest, to be honest. Cool, so this will make me some mining charges, and again, I'm going to need 200. I'm going to need a little bit more. That stuff. That stuff. This. I need 200 of them. 200 steel, 200 cement. That shouldn't take forever. Longer than this episode's going to be, though. So we're at just ticking along. Yeah, so that's another, obviously, wait time to get this thing done. When we get these 3 items, hopefully we can unlock X-ray, or at least the first level of X-ray. At the same time, I'll be making more of these guys and these guys so that we get bits further along. But short of expanding everything completely out, I mean, how's our power going? Look at it. I want to run, stop, run, stop. So every time this drill runs, choose power. Expensive stuff, right? Alright, wrapping up point. Thanks everyone for watching. Leave the comments down below. I'll probably do a little bit of tidy up with some vertical belts maybe. I'd like to see if I can go straight up here and across. Get rid of some of this dogleg stuff that's happening. But yes, until next time, appreciate you watching. Thanks again, and I will see you in that next video. Bye now.